A tragic shooting in Manhattan, a chilling note left behind, and a diagnosis that links a young man's violent end to America's most popular sport. This is the story of 27-year-old Shane Tamura, the gunman who tried to strike the NFL's headquarters, and the confirmation that he suffered from the degenerative brain disease CTE. On July 28, 2025, Tamura walked into the Park Avenue skyscraper that houses the National Football League's main office. Dressed in body armor and carrying an AR-15-style rifle, he opened fire. 4 people were killed. Security guard Didarul Islam, real estate executive Wesley Lepatner, management associate Julia Hyman, and security officer Alande Etienne. 1 NFL employee was wounded. Investigators believe Tamura meant to reach the league's executive floors, but took the wrong bank of elevators. He ended the attack by taking his own life. In Tamura's wallet, police found a handwritten 3-page note. He claimed he had a traumatic brain injury and accused the NFL of concealing the dangers to players' brains to maximize profits. His final request? "Study my brain, please. I'm sorry." Pathologists did exactly that. The New York City medical examiner later announced unambiguous evidence that Tamura had chronic traumatic encephalopathy, CTE, at a low stage. CTE is a degenerative disease caused by repeated hits to the head, not just concussions, but the thousands of lesser blows that accumulate over years of contact sports. It can only be diagnosed after death, and its symptoms, memory loss, confusion, mood swings, aggression, depression, often appear years after the injuries. In advanced stages, it can progress to dementia. Tamura believed football had damaged his brain, and science now says he was right about the disease, if not about his actions. Yet his case stands apart from the high-profile CTE stories we usually hear. He never played a down in the NFL. Like millions of kids, he started tackle football at 6 and played through high school in Los Angeles, where he was a standout running back. After graduating, he worked casino surveillance in Las Vegas. Friends and family say he later battled migraines and depression, and police were called for mental health checks at least once. In 2022, his mother reported he might be suicidal. The tragedy has forced an uncomfortable conversation that runs far beyond one sport. Mental health, gun violence, and the long-term risks of youth athletics have collided in a single horrifying event. The NFL, after years of denying any link between football and brain disease before formally acknowledging it in 2016, issued a statement expressing sorrow for the victims and noting that research into CTE is still evolving. Scientists studying the disease urge caution in drawing a straight line from CTE to mass violence. The Concussion Legacy Foundation said that the presence of a brain disease will never fully explain a person's behavior. Dr. Anne McKee, a leading CTE researcher, points out that the condition can damage areas that govern judgment and impulse control, but more evidence is needed to understand how that might relate to acts like Tamura's. What is clear is that CTE is not limited to the professionals who play on Sundays. A young man who only played football through high school now joins the list of confirmed cases. His diagnosis lends chilling context to the note he left behind, yet it cannot fully account for the decision to pick up a rifle. The shooting leaves us with urgent questions. How do we protect athletes at every level from head trauma? How do we better recognize and treat mental health crises before they become violent? And what responsibility do leagues, schools, and society bear when early childhood sports can carry lifelong risks? There are no easy answers, but Shane Tamura's request, "Study My Brain, Please," has already deepened the evidence that even short, youthful football careers can leave lasting scars. The challenge now is to turn that knowledge into action before another tragedy forces us to ask the same questions all over again.